Beginning of this year, a group of 10 young students left their countries for 2 months to face a completely new culture and a new reality where no one spoke their language. All of that to voluntarily teach arts for needy children. Not all of those volunteers had the best housing or the best neighborhood. Some of them were put into really bad conditions. But that didn't matter. What really mattered were the people that live in that community. We always hear people saying that life is made of experiences. However, no one says to us that not all of them will be good experiences. You just have to trust that all of them will make you grow, and it just depends on how you react to it. ISEG is a non-governmental, non-profit organization that helps people to help people. They make opportunities for us to look for those who need the most and make a difference using our abilities. Mine was art, and I was one of those 10 students. Since I was a little kid, I looked up to those amazing artists who travel the world and spread love through their art, and I always wanted to be one of them. So when I met ISEC through a friend that went to Thailand to teach English for the kids, I immediately went to their website and looked for a good program that fit me better. They were really helpful and made sure to meet me in person to talk about the art projects available for me, and helped me to choose the one that I thought it was best for me. They also showed me Global Partnership for Education website, where we can see numbers related to world education, and that scared me. We saw how that would affect our future and how we could change that for better. And according to Humanity Organization website, more than 72 million children in the primary age of education are not in school, and that leads to a population of more than 700 million adults unliterated. Those adults don't have awareness enough to change their lives or even their children's futures. If that for yourself is not scary enough, the world's peace future is threatened by that. Paul Collier says in his book, World Bank, Doing Well Out of War, that each year of education reduces the risk of conflict in 20%. Countries with low education rate usually don't have a great social or economic development. This problem is caused for the bad distribution of necessary resources that creating a school demands. They always lack on materials, teachers, and even the proper physical space. When I did my volunteer job in Colombia, we were supposed to just teach arts for the kids. But the moment we got there, we knew we were about to do so much more than just teach them how to paint or play instruments. The organization we were in didn't have chairs, they didn't have a board. Most of the kids there didn't go to regular school. So we, as a group, decided to take a step forward, and we made a schedule to teach them about ecology, arts, English, history, geography. We taught them manners. We taught them how to dream bigger for a better future. They were so grateful and so thankful for what we did for them, the love and the attention we gave to them, that every morning they would come to each one of us and give this big hug and say thank you, that filled our hearts with joy just to be there with him. At the end of the experience, we saw that those kids wanted to learn. They just didn't have someone to teach them. The lady in charge of the organization said we were changing their future, giving them hope for a better life. With all of that said, we know that 72 million children around the world are uneducated. We know that adults these children will become can make a big mess in the world someday. And we know we can't change 72 million futures. But I know that with my help, we changed at least 30 of them. And with your help, we can add 30 more to that list. Helping change the world can start with one kid at a time. So go to isec.org and find a way to help people with your passion. Getting out of our comfort zone can be scary, but that's the only way to grow and make a real difference in this world.